There we go. There's a fish.
Thought I saw a flash.
Nice, beautiful brown, man.
Thought I saw a flash, and it was
you
a
saw
flash. Right on the swing. That shrimp fly is just the magic.
It's not always the arrow, though.
There you
Usually
go.
it's the Indian.
Got a net for me?
I got a net for you.
That's what the frying pan's all about, isn't it?
It is, man.
Great big old fat
awesome.
trout on tiny little flies on 6X tippet.
6X. Chad, where's my net, boy?
What do you got, Kyle?
It's a beauty.
Prettiest brown.
And shrimp just came out of this fish's mouth.
Oh, there they are in the net. Right
They're in the net, see that? Oh yeah, look at the color of that guy. Huh?
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is just gorgeous. The shrimp are still in the net that came out of his mouth.
Yep, came right out of his mouth. Yep. You ready to go home, bud?
How many shrimp do you think popped out of that guy's mouth? That is so
They were
amazing.
coming right
Look
out
at
of
this.
Yeah.
Got them in there.
Yeah.
For years, I have heard stories about a special place out west where the trout are as long as your arm and as fat as anything you can imagine. To catch these monsters, though, only the tiniest flies and the lightest tippet will do. It's an angling experience unlike any I have ever encountered. In my opinion, the Frying Pan River in Colorado has no rival. I traveled from Denver to the sleepy little town of Basalt, just north of Aspen and right in the middle of the Roaring Fork Valley. My friend Kyle Holt is a guide on the river, and he has been promising for years to put me on to the big ones. We met up at Taylor Creek Fly Shop and headed out to Kyle's favorite spot, the Bend Hole, just down from the dam.
I can see the shrimp floating down the river.
Yep. Lots and lots of them.
Oh, look at that big shrimp there.
Big shrimp. Anywhere from a 26 to about a 14.
That looks about as real as you're going to get when you're talking shrimp, huh?
Yep. It's not a scud like a lot of people think about when they talk about shrimp in rivers. It's actually a shrimp that's basically related to, what would be in the salt water. You got to get as close as you can. These fish have good eyes.
I took Kyle's advice and fished with a 4-weight. The result? Multiple hookups on the famous frying pan fly, the Mysie shrimp.
Yeah, there was a little bump there. I'm not sure if it was lips, but it sure could have been. There we go. That's a nice fish. That's a
Boy,
nice
that
brown.
take is so
Yeah, that's
subtle. I
soft,
can't
huh?
believe it.
Huh?
He's off.
Oh! He went straight to Lost Fish Land. That's what we call that down in that corner.
My problem wasn't hooking up.
There you go.
My problem was getting those pigs into the net.
There we
There
go.
we go.
That was a big fat pig of a fish.
Finally, with some great advice from Kyle, I figured it out.
On my number 20 fly.
See, jumping rainbow.
Okay, now he's going to run right at me, so I can't get him on the reel. He's so big he couldn't even jump. You see him? He just kind of plugs out of the water.
Yeah. I think if we ate bowls full of scampi our whole life, we'd have the same problem.
How do you hold a fish like that on a number 20 fly? I mean,
With
it's
your
just...
rod really high. There you go, buddy.
I'll tell you what you don't do, is you don't tell these fish where to go.
No.
Do you?
No, you don't.
You
let them do their thing.
You got him in the net. You are the man.
Right on. Nice. That's a beauty. Flies out.
Hang on, man. I got to keep these gloves dry. 40-degree water. 40, I'm talking 40. All right, man. I got all my gear here ready for this dip.
Ready for the dip.
Very beautiful fish, though.
Yeah, they got a little bit of color on them in this river.
I'm sending that baby home. All right?
Okay, sounds good to me.
Hope you enjoyed your
Look
ride.
at that kite plug in.
Yeah,
Isn't
that
Look
is
at
pretty
that.
amazing.
Cool, man.
Man,
Good looking fish.
so nice. So nice. Look at him hanging in there. Feel good now.
Good work, buddy.
Feel good now. But I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting.
Ford Division's Fly Fishing America with Chad Foster is brought to you by Ford F-Series. The best-selling trucks are built Ford tough. By Hodgman, the oldest name in the wader business, keeping sportsmen warm, dry, and comfortable since 1838. By Cortland, fish with Cortland quality and fish with Cortland confidence. For more than 80 years, bringing you the finest fly lines in the world. And by Powell Fly Rods, defining fly rod performance.
Since Kyle is the guy who turned me on to this place, the least I could do was let him fish for a while.
You can't get discouraged about lost fish in this area. You just gotta go after them again, you know?
There you go. There you go. Did he run at you or what? Picked that rainbow up, didn't you?
No, it's a big brook trout.
Brook, oh cool.
Beautiful brookie.
Oh man, I didn't even know you had brook trout
You
here.
got brook trout. They come out of this little creek up here, okay, up high.
Man, that's a big brook trout.
That's a beautiful brookie.
Get my butt in gear here.
He's wobbling.
Hang on to him, man.
You know, the average brook trout probably 6 inches long, and they come out of this little creek.
Yeah.
They get down in here, turn around, and there's shrimp coming. You know, what can you do there?
All right, I know I can't step in there.
No, let's go to the left, try to land him over this way. Can you get under him? Can you get under him?
Got him.
That's a nice brookie, huh?
That is some kind of huge brook trout.
How about a 4-pound brookie, huh?
What in the world?
That is so
Thrilled.
fat, I don't know how you're ever gonna even.
It's not a one-hander.
Not a one-hander.
I've never caught a brook trout that needed 2 hands, I'll tell you that much. Tail first brook trout. I can't believe I'm having to do this.
Yeah, you can't, a brook trout you can't get your hands around. Look at the fins on her. They're very elusive fish in the high lakes and stuff, especially the bigger ones.
Unbelievable.
Look at the little pink dots with the
beauty of that
with the
fish.
blue halos. Yeah, that's pretty, huh?
It's so pretty. There we go.
Send her home. That's pretty neat, huh?
I'm just blown away by this river.
The frying pan is known for big fish on wet flies, but it's also a hot river for taking them on dries. As usual, Kyle knew just where to go.
Look at that natural sitting in there. Oh, okay. Now we know how far out he'll go.
That's how far it'll go. He cycles through the pocket there. Hey, Chet. Got it. Oh, beautiful.
How about that,
How
man?
about
Was
that?
that gorgeous?
How about that?
That was
There's
fun.
that.
Now let's see if I can keep him on this 6X in this
That
water.
little CDC flies like a magnet.
That was awesome. That was so much fun.
Come on, boy.
We got a fish? We got a
We got a
fish.
fish.
We got a fish.
That's a fish. Not real long, but he's stocky,
He ain't bad.
and he ate the dry fly.
Huh? Nothing wrong with that.
Not a bit.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
That's a good fish.
That was so much fun. Should we let him go home?
Let him go home. Back to the boulders.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks, fish.
Basalt has all the charm of a small mountain village. It's located at the junction of the Frying Pan and Roaring Fork rivers. But as I found out, there's a lot more than just fishing going on around town. This part of Colorado is also famous for its elk hunting, and taking elk on a bow is the rage around here. Always the student, I asked Ron Oliver at Kodiak Target Sports to show me how it's done.
Well, Chad, I know you're up here fishing and having a good time, but I thought maybe it'd be a good idea if we showed you a little bit about archery and the sport of bow hunting.
I've never done it before, but part of my deal is to learn how to do new things. So you can let it rip. Teach me what you can. I'm a slow learner, so get ready.
Ron made it look awful easy, but to my great surprise, he turned out to be a pretty darn good teacher as well.
Okay, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna extend your bow arm right straight toward the target. Take a deep breath, and we're gonna pull back. Watch your peep sight come back now. Now your peep sight's right next to your nose.
I see it.
That's perfect now.
I got it.
Looks like it might be a low shot. Bring your finger up to the trigger now, Chad. Bring your finger to the trigger. Feel your trigger. Bring it down and feel it, okay? Now, slowly put pressure on it. Now, don't let your bow arm move till the arrow hits the target. Slowly put pressure on the trigger. Just keep your arm steady till it fires. Keep pressing the trigger.
What about my breath?
You're doing good. Hold your breath.
You ready?
Hold the breath. Slowly press the trigger till it fires. To the spot.
Oh, man, look at that.
Check him out.
Well, how far? I'm only a couple inches off the bullseye.
Yeah, I think we need to shoot another arrow to verify it.
Now, what happens if I hit that one in the middle and split it?
It's called a Robin Hood, and you get to take it home.
Let's go back here, man.
Let's do it. I want to see you do that.
Just when I was about to get the archery bug, my mind drifted back to micey shrimp and monster trout. So I rounded up Kyle and made my way back to the river.
We got a big fish laying here, Chad. Let's back
see him.
up. He's got a lot of food in there, so
Gonna have to serve it to him a few
you
times.
gotta serve it to him. Gotta serve it to him.
Okay, I'm betting on that fly floating out. This is my drift to try to prove that theory.
I think we've got him.
That was my theory.
I think we have him.
That was my theory, man. Fly was just drifting out an inch or two.
Drifting
Oh,
out,
gosh.
right on.
Comes at you.
Good move, comes at you.
Whoa, this is where you can be really
Yeah, this is
careful.
where you just
I can't put a lot of weight on this
little
guy.
luck involved. Wow, is that a big fish, Chad?
This is the guy we have really come to fish for, isn't it?
Yep. Look at he's
Looking for that moss.
making bubbles with his tail over there. Good work
Gosh,
keeping him up.
Look at he's on the bank over there.
No weed patties for you, fish.
You tell me if I got too much on him.
No, you're good. You're gonna have to keep some heat on this fish because
He'll go right in that moss, won't he? If not,
yeah.
there he is, man.
Keep some heat. You got a
Uh-oh,
good
uh-oh.
you got a good soft rod for this.
This is not the
Okay,
spot.
he's in charge here. There's nothing we
Look
can
at him,
do.
just cruising down there
Except
along
just
that
cruising
bank.
the side. Let's go around the corner with him here.
Oh, God. Oh, get out of there. No, 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 not the moss.
Get out of that moss.
Ah, he's in that moss.
Try
Walk
to
him
throw
out.
your rod. Throw your rod down here. He's got his head right in it. I think you can get him out of there, Chad.
There he's out.
He's out.
He's out. That was close, buddy.
A little extra pressure there. That's good.
All right, I think I can bring him up. There he is.
He's
wrapped a little bit.
He's got the line wrapped under his gill, okay, or his pec fin going this way.
Yeah. Makes it a little
But that's
tough to
not
turn him.
too bad. Maybe a little further down on your rod, Chad, with your hand. There you go. A little bit away from that furrow. Come out of there, fish.
There's the turn. Here he comes. There he is. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good about
Oh,
that.
man.
Feel pretty good about that one, huh?
Man, you don't know, I'm shaking. I am totally shaking.
The fly came out.
Well, you know what? If the fly is out, totally out, I'm gonna go put my rod down so I can enjoy this moment.
Okay. Wow, Chad, that's a fish, bud. Look at the shoulders on her.
Oh, scare me again. Burp.
It burned.
Scare me again.
Yeah, start to give her a little pump action there. That's one incredible fish.
What do you think that fish weighs?
I'd go on record 12 pounds, maybe 13. Yeah, maybe heavier than that.
I'm telling you, heavier than that.
Yeah. Now let's, yeah, just keep pumping her. We may have to take turns. She's a tired fish. And we owe her our ultimate respect in getting her going again, and
Getting kind of strong.
if she can kick out of your hands, let her go.
She goes fast, man.
Nice work.
I'm still shaking a little bit.
I'm even shaking.
That's the biggest trout I've ever caught in my life.
Cool.
And to catch it on
the little stuff, yeah.
can't get any better.
On the little stuff.
Ford Division's Fly Fishing America with Chad Foster is brought to you by Ford F-Series. The best-selling trucks are built Ford tough. By Hodgman, the oldest name in the wader business, keeping sportsmen warm, dry, and comfortable since 1838. And by Cortland. Fish with Cortland quality and fish with Cortland confidence. For more than 80 years, bringing you the finest fly lines in the world. Fly Fishing America uses equipment provided by these fine companies, including Hyde Drift Boats, the drift boat built by fishermen for fishermen.
Right on him, right on him. Oh, you wouldn't believe how it's just coming right over his head. Whew. You're clean. He's surrounded by a forest of grass right there. Right there, good shot. Set. You got him, you got him, you got him.
There he is,
That's a
boys.
big boy.
Bottom fly.
That is a big boy there.
Bottom fly.
Walk out, Chad, walk out, Chad. Try to keep him off that grass.
I'll try to turn him towards you. And if you just dive right as he comes by.
Your rod's bent over just a little.
Too much?
No, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Here he comes. I'm gonna keep him up. How far can you go?
I can't go out here. Okay, swing. Come with him. Come with him. Come with him. Keep him high. Keep him high. You get that momentum next time, try to come with him a little bit.
There you go. There you go. Yes! Oh, yes! Yes! My man! Yes! Oh my God, yes!
Is that a brown trout or what?
Oh, this is it!
This is it.
Oh my gosh, nothing holding that fish on.
I think we should get a shot of this guy, huh? Good luck. Tail first.
He might bust through this net, you know what?
No,
This is an 8-pound fish.
8-pounder. Solid.
1, 2, 3.
Got it. Got it.
There you go, man. He's going home. You ready?
Let him go, man. He earned his pay.
There he goes. I believe in hitting them and hitting them hard.
Yep. Why mess around?
Make sure they know you were here.
Yeah, there's one out there that knows you were here.
It's a whole different situation though when you're doing this, because I mean, where else do you fish for 8, 10-pound fish with 6X difference?
Not a lot of
18
places,
flies.
really, that I know of.
You couldn't practice this unless you lived up here. But it's well worth it.
There's a couple more lakes in Colorado that have mysis shrimp in them, but they're a little more limited as far as space-wise and stuff below the dams.
You know what I learned from you that was key though was light rod, 4-weight rod, and a real soft rod so that you really weren't breaking anything off and you can go ahead and set it.
Yeah, you can set it and then you
Soft
can
set.
lean on them a little bit.
Yeah.
That last, that was a perfect example right there
That big fish I caught earlier.
of leaning on it, yeah.
Did you get a good picture of my big fish?
I think I did, yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Did you want your head in the frame as
No,
well?
just the fish. Just
All
the
right.
fish.
Well, that's what we probably got then.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.